Yeah, you looking for me, you can find me at the barbershop. Pulling up to get a cut, bumping through the parking lot. I keep it clean, Rico's where I'm running to. If you in the city, then you probably gonna be coming to. King getting down, Red's getting down, Nick getting down, Ron getting down, just to name a few. Everybody blade on point. You trying to get fresh, I'm telling you this the joint. Hands down, top shop up in this vicinity. Promises age 9, LaRon been getting me. Temper on the side, I'm trying to grow out the way.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the K.O.S. Barber Club podcast, where we discuss the collection of wisdom on the science of everything in life. And we do so by interviewing our guests and understanding where they developed a self-concept and where they obtained a self-awareness to get to the person and the artist that they are today. And with us today, we got a young blood, but he's making a lot of noise. He's making a lot of moves. He just told me he's going to Guatemala to do a show.
Sir.
And I'm excited about that. Without further ado, JavyDade.
What's poppin', my brother?
What's up, brother?
Glad to be here, man. It's
Finally got you here.
Estamos aquí, loco.
Yeah, you told me end of the year, so I see that you're organized and you got everything pretty much
We made
dated
it.
and jotted down, huh?
Yes, sir.
So what's
Made it.
going on? What's new?
Blessed, man. Just music, fitness, boxing, work.
Yeah, you told
A whole
me
lot of music.
you were late because you were at the gym.
Yeah,
what's
man.
up.
Picked up a new hobby this year. Just full throttle with boxing and music. That's all it is, man.
Yeah, man. You got the appearance, right? You gotta.
Hey, somebody told me I could proteger la imagen, and I was getting a couple pounds over, and I was like, all right, that's it.
Nice.
Aquí muere.
And when they told you that, how'd you take that information?
I collected the data and went straight to the gym. That's all it was. Punishment.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like I told you, the podcast is K.O.S. Knowledge of Self. It pretty much trying to explain to those that don't know how it is that you got to this self-concept of JavyDade, the rapper from Miami. And what was your first, like, collective thought, or when you first got conscious when you was a kid?
First collective thought.
As a kid, like you remember.
I'm gonna go back to. I think the earliest I could recall back is like 5, 6 years old around there.
It's around, yeah. What do you
7,
remember?
Maybe.
What's the memory?
I remember Pops putting me in a position where I had to break dance in front of the whole fam,
Really?
and then seeing everybody's reaction when I finished, and the faces, the clapping. I was like, yeah, this is for me.
Oh, the attention.
The eyes, the faces, the hand claps, seeing my family smile.
Nice.
I think that was the green light for me to become who I am today.
Become an artist.
Yeah.
And from there, what did you do to like keep that concept going?
I picked up the guitar like at 11. I learned how to draw. Pops and my pop's side of the family, they were always like on the artistic side. So
you developed that from
I
them.
developed that from
The
them.
DNA.
The DNA.
How old were you that
La
time?
sangre.
6?
6, 7. Picked
And
up
it
the
was all
guitar
here
like
in
at
Miami?
10, all here in Miami. And in Nicaragua too. First 10, 12 years of my life, summer school break, it was always Nicaragua.
Yeah, to go see the grandma.
Yeah, dropped off over there with the primos, the grandma, los tíos.
And
It
take
was
us
fun.
there. How did that help you develop the self-concept?
Man, just getting humbled out there.
Word?
It's a humbling experience seeing how people thrive with what they got. They really make nothing into something, and they're happy with it.
I think us as humans, we really don't need much.
Mm.
It's like the other day I was having a conversation with a client, and we were talking about that video there's like 2 aliens talking to each other, and they're laughing about humans. like, yo, these guys are in debt to themselves. Like, when you think about it, capitalism is money,
Them
right?
to themselves.
And we're all like in debt, and money's not even a real thing. It's a man-constructed thing. So if you like a country is like in debt of hundreds of trillions of dollars, like to itself, it's hilarious. So
That's
we were talking about that. So we're like, when you go to other
good
countries,
perspective.
they don't have much, man. I remember I used to see that when I went to Colombia too. I used to be a kid that would like jump on a plane. My mom would be like, "Okay, bye," and I'll go see my grandma, and it'll be a whole different
what
world.
part of Colombia.
Medellin.
Yes.
So when I was 15, I didn't want to come back, bro. I was one of those kids that told my mom, "Hey, mom, what if I want to stay here?" She's like, come back and we'll talk about it. And she never sent me back after that. But I was ready to stay, dude. I don't know if you felt the same or not.
Every time I go to Nicas, I get sad when I come back. As soon as I hop on that plane, I'm like,
Yeah, you feel like you're
I
getting
should have extended the trip.
exactly. You feel like you're
It's
getting
home.
ripped away.
It's
I
home.
felt comfortable there. I still do to this day.
Yeah, man. Everybody's like with open arms out there, and just being around the people, how sounding like how your parents, raising you.
Yeah.
Venite para acá, vení comer, ya está la comida, ya está. And then hearing everybody over there talk the same way is like, man, yeah.
So you feel
It's
comfortable.
home, yeah.
And you have your whole family still there now? Or?
I have my parents here, but I have tias over there.
Okay.
Great grandmothers over there.
Okay.
So primos.
Nice. And
Yeah,
have you gone
half and
back
half.
and performed over there or no?
When was the last time we went to Nica? 2022 December. It was for opening act for Sebastian Yatra.
Oh.
Yeah, some Venezuelan artist, I believe.
And how did
And
they
that
accept?
was in an arena.
Oh, word.
Crazy. It's called the Polideportivo. That's the AAA of Managua, Nicaragua, man. Beautiful.
And you were opening up for him.
I was opening up for him,
And how'd you get
and
that?
it was all love.
How'd you get that gig?
Flor de Caña.
Nice.
They
hit
gave
you
me a
up?
call. They were like, hey, you want to sing for 40 minutes for such and such? I was like, damn. I don't know who it was. I knew the name had
Yeah,
weight.
you had to look it up.
I get on YouTube, and then I see this man's numbers are identical to like my favorite rapper, my favorite artist. I was like, yeah, this is a go.
Yeah.
So shout out to Flor de Caña. They made it happen. It was like 7,000 people in attendance.
Wow.
The minute I stepped out, love, nothing but love. Any movement, I would take a shot. People screaming, oh, tra. I was like, damn.
How did they introduce you? Did they
It
let
was-
them
it
know that
was-
you were from Nica or no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They're Miami, JavyDade, Nicaraguense.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then
How
we
did
had
that
like
feel?
this whole movie intro, cinematic intro before I got on stage. So
Oh,
we prepped the right way for it.
Nice. Yeah, I see that. Like I said earlier, it seems like you have everything planned and sketched out. How did you get to that mindset? Because if you were dancing for your family and you were just into the arts and you liked the applause and the attention, how did you go from that little boy breakdancing for your family all the way to where we at right now?
Plain and simple, yo. Just learning from my mistakes. Since we do everything in-house, everything independent, we've made the most terrible mistakes. And even then, when we had that show, there was a couple little fuck-ups that we could have fixed, but, it was such and such. We had to get the visuals. We learned how to get our visuals right for the shows. The DJ, learn how to get a DJ that's AKA a hype man as well.
Yeah.
To get you to sound right. Just the overall dynamics, man, of prepping for a show. La experiencia.
Experiencia. Oh, I got a question at the end of the podcast. It's about that. But like, okay, 6, let's move forward to like 12, 13, 14 years old, because I'm thinking that's where you really took it serious.
Yeah, that's when that's the guitar era. I learned how to play bunch of genres, man. The Beatles, Juanes, Maná.
Really?
Yeah, it was all over the place, and
who gave you the lessons? Or you just
Pops
self-taught?
and my uncles gave me the sauce, man.
Oof.
Yeah, they told me you're not gonna get a girl until you learn how to play guitar.
Wow.
So I went ahead and picked up the guitar every night.
And you know how to play it now?
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
have you played in any of your records or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Actually, I think like 2 songs ago, I dropped a record with my brother Wayne Wood. It's called Let the Song Cry. And then I did like a little acoustic outro.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how'd you prep for that? You just let it ride?
Just let it ride. Yeah, just go out.
And whatever came out, came out? Nice. So the guitar started pushing you towards more of recording, right?
Yeah, it helped me develop rhythm. Helped me get an ear, a feel of music, how to sing and play at the same time. It shaped me overall as an artist, for sure.
Nice. So like, okay, so that was middle school. So
Mm-hmm.
in high school, what high school did you go to?
I went to Coral Park.
Coral Park. How was that?
It was cool.
Yeah?
That's when I unlocked the JavyDade. Started picking up the pen and pad,
Self-concept.
freestyling during lunch.
That's
Yeah.
every MC is like that.
Yeah.
So what gave you like that will to like, okay, I'm gonna do this?
I've always had a couple of the hip hop elements as I was young. I mentioned the breakdancing. Pops would always play nothing but Snoop, DMX, Cash Money.
Really?
And
How old is your pops now?
he's like mid-40s.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was in my era.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cash Money was popping at that time.
Yeah, man. So once I got to high school, I've been through all these phases, and it's like, man, I wanna rap.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I picked up the pen and pad, doing the banging on the doors in lunch.
Yeah, of course.
And it was cool because I remember during lunch, the janitors would always be like, "Hey,
That's
you
it.
got to cut that off." I was like, "All right." But there was one janitor, he was like, "Hey, ¿qué están haciendo ahí?" We had stopped. He's like, "¿Qué están haciendo ahí?" "Nada, estamos cantando." He was like, "Hey, sigue haciéndolo porque había un chamaquito aquí que se llama Pitbull, no sé si lo conocen ustedes.
Oh, he went to your school.
Él hacía la misma cosa que ustedes. Siguen haciendo porque mira dónde llegó." I was like, damn, we started going crazy.
Yeah. Did you listen to Pitbull at that time or no?
Yeah, Pitbull's always been around, you know.
What do you
Like,
let me ask you, because you're Miami, you're Nica, Hispanic, you rap, you went to his school. What do you think about his concept that he created? Because he went from the streets to like, I would say a corporate sound.
mhm.
What do you think? You think that's a good move or
I think it's amazing.
yeah?
He took it international. He took it worldwide. He saw the gift that he had, and he went full throttle with it. Some people, I think, the way I look at it is he stepped outside of the box, and he wasn't scared to switch it up, wasn't scared to take risks. And
Message.
I picked up,
Don't be afraid to take risks.
a lot of game from him. So
Yeah,
shout out to Mr. 305.
that's what's up, man. Yeah, because a lot of people, you know how people talk, oh, he's not hardcore no more. He doesn't rap.
To each his own.
So I
man.
just wanted to see your take on that.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Yeah, right?
Genius,
took it to
genius move. Yeah,
And
he broke the
he's-
bank.
He broke the bank, literally. Now he's like into real estate and he's making crazy moves. And he made the school, which I respect him for that. The what's it called? The school that's right there on 27th or off of 27th by the Marlins Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of it, but I pass by it all the time. Slam.
Yeah.
I know that this is an abbreviation for something, but I don't know it right now. But damn, that's cool.
Shout out to Pitbull.
Pitbull, shout out to that
La
guy.
leyenda.
So from high school, you started rapping, and then what was the first like record you recorded, or how was that opportunity presented to you? To
So
record?
everything was. It started off with like a podcast mic for Christmas. I was like in sophomore year, yeah. And I learned how to, put a beat and record myself.
Okay.
And then from there, I put out like a little freestyle track on YouTube. You're not gonna find it. I deleted that shit, but
Dang,
I put it
you
out.
have it somewhere though.
It's somewhere, yeah, for sure. I put it out, and overnight, 10,000 views.
Word?
As soon as I got back to the school the next morning, everybody dapping me up. Everybody like, "Yo, you really do this? I fuck with your voice." I blah blah. I was like, appreciate
So
it.
you got the encouragement.
The encouragement.
Were you afraid when you let it go? Like, right?
I was nervous, yeah,
Yeah?
because it was my first
Yeah.
first recording. Just coming from the banging on the doors,
Yeah.
freestyling.
This is
That's
like,
a whole.
shit.
It was a whole different jump right there for
It
sure.
was make or break.
hmm
So you got love from the get.
Big love from the get, and it's been like that since the get for sure.
So how long has it been since that one track that you put up there?
12, 15 years plus.
Oh
Yeah.
man. So you're a master already of your
Still
craft.
forever student of the game, but we get in there.
Damn, I
Yeah.
love your mindset though.
Mhm.
All right, so once you got all that love and everything, what was your intentions after that? You're like, all right, I'm actually gonna make this my career.
Yeah, so that's when I noticed, like, man, I've been in this field before. I've been in front of eyes. I know the applaud. Let's take it full throttle. Day and night, no sleep. I would leave all my jobs. I quit all my jobs, lock in with my craft every day.
Okay.
All night, every single day. And it got to the point where it's now paying some bills, for sure.
So take us to that conversation you had with self, because like I told you earlier, a lot of people get to that part and don't take that extra step or the leap. Like, what was the conversation with yourself before you said, all right, you know what, I'm gonna do this? Like, take us there.
I mean, it all started with a conversation with God.
Nice.
I told God to steer the way, show me the way, let me learn from my mistakes as well. And as a self voice was more, ignore everybody. Don't listen to a single soul.
You told yourself that.
Unless they have they've been in the game and they have the experience.
Word.
But we blocking out all negativity, any critique, and just learning from our mistakes. You know, we were young, so
Yeah, I mean, you're young and you have the ability to like overcome. You know what I mean? That's the good part about being young. Like, make mistakes. Like I always tell my kids, like yo, learn from me. Don't wait to make the mistake. Learn from other people's mistakes. 'Cause that's how you overcome things faster and get ahead of everybody else. K.O.S once said it one time that like old people should listen to young people and young people should listen to old people. And then with both of that together, we could elevate any type of like genre or any type of civilization or any type of like just love for one another. Because the old people are always hating on the young, and the young is always hating on the old. And then that static doesn't allow us to grow. And when
KRS
said,
legend, man.
yeah, when he said that, I was like, yo, that makes sense.
KRS one.
You listen to the young, you're gonna be ahead of all your older genre friends, and the young people. If you listen to the old, you're gonna get ahead. So you're always gonna be in the mix. And I was like, yo, that's a true story. That's dope.
That's some game right there.
Super game. So yeah, take us to the first album.
My first album is called Equilibrium.
Okay.
I believe it's 14 tracks, all self-engineered, mix and mastering, recorded at the crib, no professional studio. And that was my first album with my brother Wayne Wood.
Okay.
He gave me a call. I was working at the airport one day. He was like, hey, man, you got the talent, you got the gift. What do you need? I told him I just need to lock in my music full time.
Okay.
So he was like, all right, let's put an album together. I'll help you with the rollout. I'll help you with what you need. Equilibrium is a product of me finding my balance with my sound.
Okay.
A product of me finding a balance with what I love doing. If you listen to the album, it's a blend of genres. I tap into my Spanish side. I tap into some R&B.
I love that.
And a glimpse of the Pitbull route.
Okay. In what sense? Like just
taking risk, stepping out the box. We go rap for days. We can rap on anything, but can we push the limit? Can we challenge ourselves?
Yeah, get uncomfortable.
That's Equilibrium right there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So how'd you feel after that album?
After that, I felt Equilibrium too.
Word?
Back to the drawing board on sketch up another one. Nice. Dropped a couple EPs in between. Dropped a mixtape. I picked up some game from Russ as well. He's independent king when it comes to the music industry. And I picked up the whole roll out singles as much as you can. I think that was something I'm still doing today. That's something I'm going to do forever because I'm always in the studio. I'm always recording.
Yeah, I noticed.
I can't hold back all these songs.
They just come to you.
Yeah, it just...
And I saw you, I forgot what it was. It was a MIDI or something you were messing with to make a different sound that you were recording with? You posted it not long ago. That you said you created a sound with...
Okay, yeah, it's... So that's my company, Carnival Audio, that I started with my brother Wayne Wood.
Nice.
And Carnival Audio is a company of audio effects.
Okay.
Plugins. And plugins is what every single artist in the industry uses. Every single artist. When you're talking about reverb.
Yeah, the sound of their voice.
Exactly.
And the whole... Lil Wayne doesn't do anything without it. So does Drake.
Yeah. And basically that applies to podcast, audio, film editing, any music audio you deal with. Carnival Audio is there for you. So stay tuned because I believe that's going to be the face of music in the near future.
How'd you guys get that concept?
Man, we just noticed that it was a very small industry.
Yeah.
There's only 2-3 competitors in it. So we said that's an open lane. Nice. I don't know a single artist starting a plugin company. Usually they just have their go-tos. So I was like, let's go. This is it right here.
Nice.
Found a couple developers, and we ended up learning how to develop them ourselves. Coding.
You learned coding?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
And we made it.
And when does it come out?
We have 11 out already. 11 plugins out, 11 audio effects.
Nice.
You can check it out on our website, Carnival Audio. If you want to learn how to elevate your sound, it's all there.
And how do you? Okay, how does one get to that point that you develop the sound? And you trademark it. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
So what do you do? Just like a regular trademark?
Just like starting a company, you want to get the domains, the full 9. You want to start up a LLC.
And then just
Yeah.
let it out after that. That way
Let
nobody
it out
can
after
copy
that.
it.
Yeah.
Wow. And what platforms do you let it out on?
So we advertise and market on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and then we just have a website that we direct everybody to.
What's the website?
carnivalaudio.shop.
So I could go there,
You can go
pick
there
up
right
all
now.
the sounds, download them.
Yeah.
And then that's
Apply it to the podcast, to anything.
Hell yeah. I'm going to start doing that. Yo, Roger, we got to do that.
Roger that.
All right. So now that you got all this business and you got the sound and you're pretty much an artist full time now.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any time that you might have had doubt? Or maybe you wanted to throw in the towel and be like, man, I don't want to do this anymore.
Always, man. Earlier in my career, when I wouldn't notice the support from such and such people, certain people, sometimes it'd be your own blood. Sometimes it's the people in your corner. You don't notice the support. You don't notice the love.
Okay.
You do something, they look the other way.
Or they say, yeah, it's cool. And then.
But I learned how to take it as fuel.
Nice.
And eventually they.
Isn't that weird? Like, I've talked to, obviously I'm a barber, I talk to people all the time, and they're always supporting people from other states or other countries, but the artists in Miami, they never go to the shows, they never repost, and I always find it weird. I'm like, bro, I don't know why Miami's like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like a cutthroat.
I don't get it either, but.
It's like, dude, for me, like, an artist to make it from Miami is amazing, especially if they're in, like, the circle of all of us that we know each other from. I think it's great. But you try to get people together, and it's difficult. You know, it's like I'm trying to figure it out till this day, and I still can't. Like, I've been wanting to do shows with a lot of people, and a lot of people are like, nah, I don't want to, or I can't, or they come up with some type of excuse.
Right.
And I hope that's why I give Crazy Hood. They're doing something big.
Man, they paving the way for real.
They're paving the way for everybody, which is what we need in Miami. Because without that, everybody's independent. Look what I got.
Shout
You stay over here.
Crazy Hood, man.
Crazy Hood.
That's the loyalty they have, the momentum they've had for 20, 30 plus years is something
fellowship.
definitely to look up to, yo.
I look at them like a little tribe. You know what I'm saying? And they make their own little moves, and it's kind of cool.
It's amazing. It's dope.
Which now, so now, like I told you, I wanted to dedicate this episode to our late friend, Leo Da Vinci.
Big bro Da Vinci.
Yeah, man. He's the one that told me
rest in
about you.
peace,
He's
dog.
like, man, you got to listen to this guy, JavyDade. And I was like, JavyDade? Like, let me hear something. He's like, oh, man. I was like, yo, wow. And then he told me, he's like, yeah, he's like me, but on steroids. I'm like, word? He's like, yeah, man, I wish I had me when I was his age to, like, guide me and tell me. I was like, yo, man, that's what's up. So take us there to that encounter with Leo.
Man, my bro Da Vinci, dog. I met him through a homegirl from San Francisco. She's Nica. And Da Vinci was always embracing the culture.
Always.
All about Nicaragua, all day.
All day.
He would always DM me. He would always email me. Hey, Pipa, I have this beat. Dale un turcaso. Okay, cool. I met him through Frisco, baby. Shout out to my sis. She's from the Bay. She came down to Miami, and then she's like, hey, I'm going to come through one of my homies from out there. He's Nica, too.
Nice.
So she pulled up to the studio, and that was the first encounter, and one of my favorite encounters ever, man. I'm always grateful for that. He came to the studio. He was just laid back. He was a fly on the wall that day, just watching us cook up, do some music. And he was like, hey, I got a studio if you guys want to finish that track. I was like, word, let's go.
Oh,
We
nice.
pulled up to his studio, and that was the only studio we were going to for the 2-3 years after that.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
That's exactly what we need, man.
I met Da Vinci 2-3 years ago, and it's been nothing but locking in session after session. He would give me the call, yo, I got this vibe for you. I'm there.
Yeah, because Da Vinci, like, every time I had a conversation with him, he always spoke like, I ain't got time.
Yeah.
You know? He's like, we got to win, bro. Let's do it. I'm like, yeah, man, let's go. Let's do it. And he was always very insightful when it came down to music. and he had a really good ear, and he loved to write, and I miss that guy.
Yeah, man. That's the big
But,
bro right there. He gave me a lot of game, a lot of gem.
What I was gonna ask you, one gem that he gave you that you could pass on to somebody right now. Like, what's one thing that stuck with you?
So I'm gonna go two routes. One is as an artist. He would always tell me, yo, when you go to the studio, don't think about making a hit. Just do you. Just do what you feel. I would always be like, yo, let's make a hit today. Let's make a record. He's like, yo, just go with what you feel today.
Nice.
I was like, all right, cool. And then as a human being, leave your ego at the door.
Yeah. He told me that a lot of times.
Leave your
He
ego at
dropped
the
a
door.
lot of gems.
When you walk in whatever with such and such, there's no point in that.
And I know he told me about the project you guys worked, Hijos de Volcán.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that.
Hijos de Volcán is in the works. There's also another gem. It's another gem. It's an R&B project.
You gonna be
I
singing
forgot the name in it. Yeah, I'll be singing,
with the guitar?
hopefully. But
That'll be dope.
the Hijos de Volcán was the holy grail. If you notice all the comments, the hashtags on every like Instagram post,
Yeah.
it was Da Vinci, Hijos de Volcán, Hijos
Yeah,
de
yeah,
Volcán.
yeah.
I sat down with Chip, Danny Keys, Steege, and a couple of the close homies, 47 Republic, and that's something that we're gonna finish up real
Nice.
soon. We're gonna put a release date soon. We're already in the recording process of it. We're just continuing the legacy, pushing the legacy forward.
Oof. Yeah, I want to hear that because Da Vinci was hyping it up. He's like, bro,
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
hear
it's
this.
crazy.
This is another level. It's gonna put us on the map. I go, okay, cool. Nicaragua on the map, big
From
time.
the motherland with love, man. 305, 505.
What other MCs are Nicaraguan that we might not know of?
Big J.
Okay.
Shout out to Big J. He's a Miami native as well. Nika. Frisco Baby. She's a Nicaraguan artist. We got two artists as well in the group, 47 Republic.
Yeah.
Jet Grover, Bleeze, Nika as well.
Nice.
There's a lot of talent, a lot of Nicaragua talent out here.
Yeah, I mean,
It's,
I didn't
it's
know
getting
because
flooded. The scene is getting flooded.
now because people are proud of their heritage.
Mhm.
That's one thing I loved about your music and the whole concept, that it's like you're embracing your culture. A lot of people don't do that. You know, a lot of people want to fit in a different category that's not even theirs, and that's when it's like, eh. Like I didn't know Nori was Puerto Rican for a while.
No way.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I was like, oh, okay, this guy's Puerto Rican. Okay, cool. But he doesn't know how to speak Spanish, so I don't know if that is considered Puerto Rican.
You know what? He's had collabs with Puerto Rican artists.
Of course,
makes
he's
sense.
the one
Yeah,
that
that's true.
supposedly introduced the reggaeton. But I remember I went to Miami Beach High, and I remember listening to a lot of reggaeton from artists that were from Puerto Rico, and they would bring the cassettes, and we would listen to them, and we're like, what is this? You know? And it was reggaeton before I heard reggaeton. And then once it blew up, I was like, yeah, I heard that before a while back.
That's raw.
It's raw.
Fire.
But yeah, so now that you got this whole concept and everything, like what's in the future? What's coming up?
For the future of JavyDade, man, honestly, I'm working on transitioning the message to the truth, which is the message from God.
Oof.
The message that's on the scripture. I felt like I've spoke a lot on life, a lot of my demons, a lot of battles, but the transition is hopefully going to happen real soon. And I just want to be able to push my truth, the truth, and keep it in a way where we don't have to say such and such things to get the point across.
Word.
Yeah.
So all truth.
Yeah,
Knowledge itself is attached to that,
exactly.
which is amazing. All right, Javi. So at the end of the podcast, I usually ask a few questions, and then whatever comes to mind, whatever makes you react, or whatever makes you feel like, okay, this is the truth. Okay.
Right.
You seen the movie? What is it? The movie? The mobster movie. Damn. Why am I going blank right now? That he asked the mobster. He goes, "Would you rather be loved or feared?" Bronx Tale. You seen that movie?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so
It's
in
a
that
question,
movie, there's a mobster that takes a young kid under his wing because he witnessed a murder, but the kid didn't snitch. So then the mobster took this kid under his wing, but his father doesn't want him to be with him for nothing because he knows that he's a mobster. So he asked the kid, young kid asked the mobster one time, he goes, would you rather be loved or feared? What do you think about that?
I think I'd rather be loved, man.
Why is that?
What's the reason to, I don't know. What's the reason to fear me? I'm just a regular human being, I got a big heart.
Nice.
And I just surrounded by love, man. That's how I grew up.
Nice. Love
That's the
conquers
way
all, right? That's what they say?
Love wins above everything, man.
Yes, sir.
All day.
All right. And you rather create from scratch or do you compare or get inspired and then create?
Both. But
Both.
I'm big on from scratch because I'm proud of the result when it's from scratch. More proud of the result. When
Yeah,
it's
you
from
could claim
scratch.
it like it's
Exactly,
you know?
yeah.
All right. Knowing or understanding? What do you prefer?
Understanding.
Why is that?
I like getting put onto new shit all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Once
That's
you
a
know
good
something, it's like, okay, been through that.
Nice. I could tell you, you've been through a lot in life. I could tell. All right. Wealth or riches?
Oh, wealth. All
Yeah?
day, man. Wealth. That's forever.
Perception or reality?
Reality. I
Why is
like to
that?
know the truth. I like to know what's in front of me, what's real.
Yeah, but
Perception is,
what you consider, right?
yeah, you could be fooled. There's room for a lot of mistakes with perception.
All I tell people is, all I know is that we don't know.
We don't.
And if people tell you they know, it's like, do you really know? Because if you really know, you should be saying what I'm saying, that you don't know.
Good point.
Okay, joy or happiness?
Let's go with joy.
Yeah, why is that?
Joy, I think, honestly, what's the difference?
Joy is like you go to a football game.
What's the difference?
You go to a football game, or you go to soccer, or somebody gives you a compliment. Like, joy is what you got when you break. Your family made you break dance, and you saw everybody clapping. You got joy out of
Got
that.
you.
But then after that, the joy kind of dwindles away, and then happiness is when you're like in the moment and it lasts for a long time.
So we
Kinda
got
like-
happiness then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So say you're an older character, say you're like in your 60s or 70s, and you look at your family and you're like, oh, okay, I'm complete. Happiness. Joy is at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah.
I sometimes catch myself chasing that joy though again. So
Yeah.
it's a balance. Like once I get off stage and all that rush goes away, it's like, fuck. When is this
I
gonna
want to do
happen
that again.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right. The power of choice. What do you think about that?
The power of choice.
You believe in it?
Yeah. Big time.
Power and choice, right?
Yeah.
So take us to one time that you had to make a choice
Oh,
that kind of like altered or changed your.
it was either the army or music.
Oh shit, that's a
Yeah.
big one.
I wasn't seeing the money I needed to make when I was younger. I couldn't pay my whip. I couldn't pay certain things. A couple of family members like, hey, you won't get that call tomorrow.
Yeah, they dangle
Think about
that.
it.
They dangle that in front of you, bro. You don't gotta pay nothing. You get paid.
Yeah,
but
so
then you become a property.
that was the choice. The choice of where my life was gonna go.
Nice. And look where it is now, man. You're
Dang.
making noise.
Biggity.
All right, what do you think about the term good problems? You think that's a
Good
right?
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It makes sense. A good problem is a lesson.
Word.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay. What do you think about the term emotional intelligence?
You're gonna have to explain that.
It's kind of like listening to your intuition, or you know how they say you have a feeling. Usually people get a feeling and then they react. When really you should get a feeling, you should think. And then react. Put that together, that's emotional intelligence.
Emotional.
You agree with it?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, right?
It's the way it be. Yeah,
because
we're humans. We're full of mistakes.
I suffer from that sometimes. I get upset and I just snap and I'm like, damn, I should have never said that. Or, you know what I'm saying? And it takes time. It takes time to actually.
What's the word? You're being when you jump on that decision too quick. Yeah,
Impulsive, correct. All right.
I feel that.
Pain versus suffering.
Pain.
Yeah.
It's not forever.
Correct. Suffering is a choice. Logic or intuition?
Logic.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Really?
logic.
Why is that?
I don't trust intuition sometimes. Yeah.
That falls into the knowledge itself. Because I do. I listen to my intuition all the time because it's like that saying, even if I'm wrong, I'm right.
Yeah.
Because think of it, like your body and your mind and everything we obtain in this temple is way more advanced than we understand. So like when I get a cut, I feel it. Like, shit, I got cut. You know what I'm saying? So if an intuition is telling you something, not listening to it due to logic from something that you might have learned that's not correct, but you think it is, so you're incorporating that into the logic. So you might make a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I trust my body more than I trust my mind in the sense of feeling. Because your mind doesn't feel, it just thinks.
True.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Logic or intuition. I go with intuition all the time.
Got you.
Logic has let me down a couple times. Intelligence versus experience.
Experiencia.
All day, right?
Yeah.
Any time that you had to be like, I shouldn't do this, but you're like, I've heard or I've seen or I know that this is the way.
Plenty of times, man. Usually, easy example is prepping for a show.
Okay.
When you're going to a certain venue and then you see there's a certain crowd. Am I going to perform this joint or should we keep it this track list? Are we going to go hip hop with it? Are we going to go some Afro vibe, some reggaeton? Nice. So, yeah.
All right.
All day.
Discipline or self-respect? Which one do you use the most?
I think self-respect is within discipline for sure. I'm gonna lean towards discipline.
Okay.
That's something I've always had for my career, but this year I definitely picked it up for health purposes, and it's magic.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you're always organized. Yeah, Gene, I'll be on the podcast at the end of the year. I was like, okay,
we made it.
We made it. All right. And do you like listening to people's dreams or you like listening to goals?
I think listening to dreams.
Word.
That's unique.
Yeah.
I think everybody has some wild ass dreams.
Nice. Yeah, man. That's exactly what the question was.
Goals is dope, but you're gonna see a lot of people sharing the same.
Yeah, the dreams go further to places that you're like, oh damn, I never thought about that.
For sure, dreams.
Awesome.
All day.
All right, Javi, let people know exactly where to find you, what's coming up next, and any shout outs that you want to give. Let people know your handles.
JavyDade, JAVY. It's not JV, it's not Javi. It's JavyDade. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music. I'm on all these major platforms. Shout out to 47 Republic. Shout out to my brother Wayne Wood. As far as projects, I have an album on the way. It's called Abuela's Kitchen because everything started at Abuela's crib. I have a collab album as well with my brother Wayne Wood. I have a couple projects on the way with 47 Republic. And last but not least, Hijos de Volcán with my brother Da Vinci and my Nicaraguan family.
Yeah, rest in peace, Da Vinci.
Rest in peace to the big bro, man.
All right. That's it, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you coming.
Appreciate
We're out of here.
fam.
We got to go make some more moves. Remember to live, love, and laugh. Exercise your wisdom. Harness the energy. Like, subscribe, and the whole nine. Peace.
Nos fuimos.